This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heartmans. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life, better personal life.
Hi guys, a very warm welcome. My name is Lily and I was watching yesterday's show live and the live gang was asking about mugs. They want the branded mugs. So I told them, I'll ask your uncle.
That's a good one. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are working on gift items.
Oh, great.
And mugs and those kind of things. Diaries, pens, those kind of things that can just carry the label of who we are.
Yes.
Because when you are journeying,
Yeah.
it becomes part of your identity.
Yes.
And we are very happy to see people who just want to, carry that with them,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a good suggestion. And let me ask my team to speed up the idea.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. There you go. I've done my homework. So let me just read some comments that came in from the Healing Conference. We've been uploading a few of those. Someone says, since I was not in a position to attend the conference for financial reasons, I'm patient enough to wait for each episode. I'm experiencing healing for free. Thank you so much, Benjamin. And when are you organizing a conference for the pre-25s? I can't wait. So just speak to this person, and anyone who feels like I don't have the money to come for the conference.
First of all, we have lowered the price. We have really squeezed everything.
Yes.
To bring it only to 5,000, and there's lunch, tea there, water there, everything. We have really worked to bring it to such a good, a decent hotel where you can get all the parking you need or everything you need there.
Yeah.
And also, we had that, and we are really we have team members who insist on paying the ticket to fill it, so they can really gauge the price from inside.
Yeah. Okay.
So we've really worked on trying to make sure we are hearing and also feeling what is going on.
Yes.
We have lowered the price. You can work when you give you 3 months to look for 5,000 shillings, and you're determined you can get it, isn't it?
You can get it. And let me just quickly say, we're talking about the November 11th conference. We
thought of a person who's a domestic manager. Many people start as gardener, hawker selling funny things when they have a very high goal.
Yeah.
And because this conference wanted to teach you how to grow your money as you plan your other romantic life, love life, we thought of who are we looking for? That person who is in an office becoming a lawyer, they want to take a higher level, a medic, and a house help.
Yes. Yes.
A Form 4 leaver.
Yes.
A border. We were looking for where we can move all of us. So first of all, we are giving you a lot of time.
That's true.
To look for an amount of money that if you are serious, you will get it.
Yeah.
Number 2, we made it virtual and even cheaper. So if you can't come, attend from where you are for a lower price still.
Yes. Yeah.
So these people, we have heard them. But even so, even after we have done that, we still try to pick the ones we can present publicly, because everything we do physically, when people are there, we cannot present it. But there's what we can present.
Yes.
That is what will bring you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing. Fantastic. I'm looking for another one who said, this posting nusu is half. This posting half. I am not going to take it. 11th November, here I come for the Money and Love Conference, Pale Utali. That is Rospel.
Yep.
I can't. Rospel. Let's call her Rospel.
And thank you so much, Rose. One thing I know very well.
Yeah.
Is when you determine for something, you will get it.
Yes.
You will get it.
Yes.
Where there's a will,
there's a way. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to a time when we shall be gathering in mammoth numbers. Not just for music concert by some celebrity. Not just for a football match. Those things are good.
Yeah.
But why don't we also gather for things that move us forward?
Yeah. I
am looking forward when we can all of us eagerly converge and we inject each other with energy.
Yes.
We jumpstart our goal.
Yeah.
Again, life is energetic more than it is physical.
It is.
Your life is unveiling according to the energy you're operating in. How determined you are, how focused you are, how clear you are, how confident you are, how connected, how motivated. So all those things can come from just plugging into the right person. Remember, they found that over 95% of the predictor of how well you turn out is your reference group.
Right.
The people you are referencing your decisions with. When you attend these conferences, you are improving your reference group.
Yeah.
You meet other driven people.
Yes.
You get into a room full of belief. And somebody said when you sit with winners, the conversation is different. When you sit with winners, the conversation is different. Sometimes really appear in these spaces to just sit with winners.
Yeah.
People are saying, I will dare to go.
Yeah.
I will attempt it. People are saying, 1 year back, I tried this is where I am.
Yeah.
10 years back, I tried this is where I am. That's the power of stories.
Yeah.
I'm happy people are warming up. It's November 11th, and you can attend virtually and physically. And 11/11/2023.
Yeah.
You can remember that.
Yes. Diarize, put it in your Google.
So I'm hoping to see people who are driven and zealous.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. See you for the Growing Your Love and Your Money conference, November 11th at the Utali Hotel. And meanwhile, make sure you get yourself a copy of each of these books. There's Dreams Before Dating. There's Dating Right. There's Recognizing and Dealing with Toxic Relationships. And the Star book, Healing Your Inner Self. Each book goes for 1,000 bob, and you can get it by making your order through the WhatsApp number on your screen, and you will receive it from wherever you are around the world. You've got a very big Uganda audience.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a lot of Ugandan following.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate them. We also have distributor there.
Yeah.
Anybody wants our book from Uganda, you get them easily. We're working on having others in South Africa, in Amazon, that is US, and other places.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Ugandans, and they usually come. This time we have somebody from Mozambique coming physically.
Really? They've already booked, first of all?
And accommodation. Say, no, I want to come physically.
No kidding.
And I say, look at you, Nairobians.
I know.
We are just here doubting Thomases.
Yeah, we're like, I don't know if I have that cash.
And somebody is paying flight, paying rooms, paying hotel to come physically.
Yeah.
We will have no excuse. After this generation has passed and we are still sick.
We won't have any excuse. Yeah.
I'm glad that every indicator is telling us we have an opening this time around to do better.
Okay.
I personally believe, given a few years, 50 or thereabout, Africa will move to first world if we move at this speed.
Yes.
We continue getting well.
Yes.
First world countries value mental wellness.
Yeah.
They value self-awareness. They value when the person is whole, they can be better at work. They can be better as a parent, better as a friend. They can pay taxes better. They can hold leadership account. The leaders can be healthier. I believe we are just changing our society. One person from inside.
Yeah.
From inside. When we heal, we vote better. When we heal, we work better. We produce more GDP. So from a personal, family level and relation, there, I personally believe you'll have very well-rounded group in Africa. And that's how we shall move to first world.
That's right. Okay, on to today's topic.
Yes.
You want to tell us things we should not do with our fiancé before we get married.
Yes, and these things are to warn you that there's a time and a season for every matter, and they should put things at the right place. Number one, don't invest together. People get very excited and they start a business, they start a partnership, they start things, and they mix money there. And along the way, when money comes and working together as a team comes, friction increases. And because you don't have a structure that is coexisting to allow you to handle friction and the pressure, when the person feels the discomfort, they think you're not as good as they thought. And they lose interest. And they go away.
Just a quick one.
Yes.
Fiancé, is it the ring thing or is it the traditional dowry has been paid thing? What are we talking about, fiancé?
We're working, when you're in a relationship, working towards marriage.
Okay.
Whatever stage you are in, you're not married, but you're in a thing.
Okay.
You are headed to marriage.
The dowry payment gives the impression of you're married already.
Yeah, in the African traditional cultural is nebulous. And when you study the whole spectrum of the customary marriage, you know why it is nebulous. It was male dominated. It was for the man. He needed to impregnate the woman first to confirm that she's fertile.
Yeah.
In fact, you need to appear there with a fruit first. Fruit is only the womb, not head, no love. There's no such thing as love in customary marriage. It's not even a language there.
It's not even a language.
Thank you. So although we like our culture, I want you to know where it can't help you.
Okay.
The chief in that book, you remember the chief who had many wives, but he I think he had one and he was very friendly to the wife.
Yes.
And he appeared weak to other men.
Yes.
The wife advised him, how can you take advice of a woman? Yeah. And he kept winning, and they don't make sense of it, because in the customary setting, the woman is nobody.
Yeah.
So, there's no such thing as engagement in customary. And the man was supposed to get many women, the more money he has.
So in customary, it didn't really matter whether you're married or engaged, as long as you were in his compound.
It's children that were looked after, not the woman.
Yeah.
If a man gets children, he should marry the mother. So who caused what?
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah, okay.
So the customary setting was not a marriage. It was an adoption, really. Get adopted to a man, get children for him. The real context today of grown-ups, psychological well-being, from the spiritual, from the realistic, is when we are partners for common journey. We become soulmates, become partners, we become one. When you look at the Bible and the Creator, the way He designed marriage, it's like they shall become one flesh. They shall leave the father and mother, and they cleave together. And the two shall become one. That is the idea of marriage.
I meant, how do I know that I'm married? I may feel like I'm one with this person. We've done the traditional thing. So what's the distinction between the fiancé and the spouse?
Very good. So we do not discard tradition totally. We pick practices in it that help us get our identity and appreciate each other, like the social aspect, the communal aspect. We carry this, we take to the bride, carry this, do this, and this kind of,
Yeah.
It was appreciation, not monetary. People have monetized this too much.
Okay.
It was meant to be appreciation.
Yeah.
We are saying, the stages are A, B, C, D. They're very clear. You associate like friends to test whether you can work in marriage.
Okay.
You find that you can work. Among all other people, we have cut the process of your hectic searching.
Yeah, yes.
We have narrowed to now when you found the one.
Yeah.
So we will not discuss the hectic part.
Okay.
We will comfort you there another day.
Okay.
When you are a conscious seeker of a car, of a house, of a plot, of a partner, when you are consciously and intentional and you have standards, it will be hectic. It will be work. Not in terms of the hectic, in terms of chaotic. We just mean it won't be a walk in the park because you are selective.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you are selective even for a shoe, yes, you may be lucky upon occasion to land on the first one, but neither will you just stop there. You still want to know what is there.
Yes.
So any conscious seeker, it's a journey, not just an event.
Yeah.
So after your journey of searching, you found one whom you are rhyming on the three levels of character compatibility, season you are in, and the background. What people ignore, they start living together in Nairobi.
Yeah.
Only to realize 1 year later she has 2 children.
Yeah.
Brothers are being given cold-blooded heart. Because they're ignorant. They're just assuming that me too, I like you too, I like you. Then you start cohabiting.
I know.
You think you're controlling the game. And if a benevolent prankster comes to you to sanitize your phones and exposes to you what you're living in, what you're living with.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, at your cost, because it's on camera, of course.
No.
It's at your cost.
It's just content. Yeah.
So you know you are in a thing when you are doing courtship, engagement, cultural processes with a view, with a date, with a time for marriage.
Okay.
You are not in the general friendship anymore where you are meeting many people, getting to know many people, because that's part of the searching process. Save yourself time by doing parallel dating. Parallel parking, remember parallel parking? So now, yeah.
Parallel dating sounds interesting.
Many people. Meet many people.
Yes.
As long as you're not exclusive with any.
Yes.
Dating here does not involve sex. So those dirty-minded people who quit searching with sleeping, we pity you. I don't know how many people you're sleeping with anyway.
Yeah.
Rational dating is always celibate and with dignity. You keep the package of marriage untouched. Inside marriage, that one remains untouched. That's what gives people drive to move forward. Knowing there's a reward.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
All right. So, yes, you will know you're there when you've agreed. I think you're the person I want to do live with. Me too.
Okay.
What do we need to do? You list the things. What ceremony? It's always in a ceremony. Ceremony is attended by friends and family.
Okay.
Friends and family. That's how you know it's a ceremony. And it has paperwork.
Oh, paperwork.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's not on paper, it's paper.
Hey.
They're coming to witness the signing of paperwork.
Yeah.
It's a customary certificate. Those who take the customary. People are taking customary to cover up for sexual compromise anyway. It's never sincere.
Okay.
People can't handle delayed gratification to learn the person for who they are.
That's true.
So it's because they're pregnant, because they don't have the other systems that require celibacy
Yeah.
and sexual purity. So they go only to realize this person there is allowed to have many women. This woman here is allowed to just stay at home. You know, customary was not forcing women to work. So you can just stay at home and bear children.
Yeah.
And who is your advisor? The old men. In the customary system, the advisor is not the counselor.
It's the old man.
Yes, there was this. They will tell you notions of Mount
I know.
Have you been beaten? No, go back home. That's the advice.
So shallow.
That's a counseling session. Oh, you went to the tradition.
Yeah.
So we are saying that's how you know. Number one, during that season when you're not married, you keep money in terms of investment. You keep joint investments out of it.
Okay.
Even if you feel like you are starting business, I'm also starting, we're in the same sector, we are not yet one. Again, why is this important? Because all the way until you sign the marriage certificate, you are still doing assessment. People are complicated, and as we do many things, other sides of them come up. You are keeping it pure so that you can maintain your observation. Remember, this is the first time you're interacting with their family in a real sense. You may realize this person is so powerless against their family, and men listen to this very well, because women, you may not realize it. When you realize it's her mother making all decisions and you are powerless, retract early. You don't have a child, you don't have any sexual intimacy, you just said this trial, you are moving forward, you realize you wanted to marry. No, this girl has no mind of her own. The mother thinks for her. While we were in Nairobi, I did not know because we were talking on phone. When we visited, that's when I realized she can't talk. The mom keeps cutting in and forcing this, forcing that. I realized I'm not marrying the girl, I'm marrying the mother behind the scenes. I'll become her son to be controlled. It's not just a sonship with respect, it's control. There you realize this person has no independent mind. That's why I said background dictates who you should marry. 3 things: who they are, the values they live by, how they conduct their lives, the personality, character, this person, who they are. Number 2, at what time is their life? Some people are very good, but they wanted to marry 5 years from now. Other people are already impatient because they are late. They wanted to get married last year. Can you do it tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time? Desperate people are problematic because they don't marry you for who you are. They marry you as a fix
I know.
for their crisis.
Oh my goodness.
Careful.
And they'll do everything.
Careful. And yet they don't see you. They don't know your needs. They don't know who you are and where you're going. Once you fix the problem, they go on with their life. That's why you're given 8 months dry spell. It was never about you. It was a fix. It was a rite of passage. And you thought you hate them easily because they're cooperating with everything.
Yeah.
Even if a person feels like they're late, you want them to be in their present mind. You want them to engage and weigh. When you see, one way to tell a con person is to delay the process of buying. They become impatient and they start insulting.
I know.
Because they are cornering you. That's when you detect an insincere seller. They want you to commit very quickly. And you suffer an inconvenience or you take a while to think, they're very impatient.
I know.
Sincere sellers don't mind giving you time. Of course, there may be cons who have advanced the game of letting you think. But most of them, that's a very advanced con. If they can let you think, usually they bombard you.
Yeah.
Usually they rush you.
Yeah.
Usually they make
There's
it
some experts who give you time to think.
Yes, some of them because it's several of you. They don't mind brewing you with time.
That's funny.
Yeah. Sincere sellers don't, because they value what they're selling as well, and they can get another customer.
Yeah.
But a thief is not sure to get another victim.
Yeah. Yeah.
They need somebody who's gullible, who's in the right mindset of being deceived. And those coincidences are few.
Okay.
They don't have real value to give you.
Yeah.
They're taking away things from you.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
You know?
Yeah.
And the fact that they can live by stealing, it also means they have other weaknesses like impatience, anger tantrums, explosive, vulgar talk. Yeah. You know? The way they call pretending to be Safaricom. But they are only professional for 2 seconds. Their language is professional only for that first conversation when it's monologue. When you return a question that is trying to expose them, they insult you because they don't have the composure. They blow up.
Oh, gosh.
So why you don't mix money is because all the way you're still learning this person and you're still learning their system. People are not plucked from trees. Don't be so presumptuous to imagine Lily is a meteorite that fell from the sky. Lily has her people. A system. I know. That she grew up in. Yes. Not just pick a person like a floating element here. Now come, we stay together. Come. No. No, don't do that. Learn who they have been existing with. They've been having all friends. You may find that Lily is okay, Benja is okay, but the boys this guy hangs out with. Criminals. Gamblers. Serial cheats. Professional baby daddies. So if you realize, he doesn't drink himself, but this guy, he's the one who pays the whiskey.
What is that? What's that going to? What's that about?
Don't be deceived by the fact that I don't drink. If I'm the one hanging out, paying it, we are not saying alcohol by itself is a problem. We're just saying a vice you would otherwise not withstand if this person had it. If they were cheating, they don't cheat, but their friends are cheating. What usually they believe in that thing, they're just not doing it yet. They're just maintaining a fake decency, as if they're not part of it. Okay. So, this girl may not be drinking, but she's the one who takes the club to drink, the group, and drops each home. He's the facilitator. So some people don't drink, but they make people drink. They are part of the thing. Don't isolate them. It's a culture. It's just circumstance. Sometimes people want to be like a kingpin, to feel worshipped and massaged by people they pay or they help or this way or the other way. They are part of the whole thing that is being done there, even if they don't do it directly themselves.
So, what could go wrong if you don't do that thing, but all your friends do it?
Many drug dealers don't use it. They use it in a very small controlled measure. But they're giving it to people. Whether you die or you die, they're just after money. So that business of drugs, they need. Okay. Just because they're not using it, engaging in a lifestyle does not always mean one way. Because you see people helping people damage their life when they're not damaging themselves, but you don't feel empathy for the ones who are doing it. If you did not believe in drinking, you didn't finance others to do it. You tell them the evils why you're not doing it. The very fact that you're not doing it, but you believe, you allow people to, you encourage, it means you don't have anything against it.
What could go wrong? Is it that one day they will actually do it?
Yes.
Or
one, they'll actually do it, or all the vices of doing it will be present in their life. Wasting money, wasting time, all the other things that go together with it, the immorality, everything else that goes with that thing will be with them.
Okay.
So we are saying that to say you may study this lady when she's alone, only to realize the group she hangs out with has all the vices you could never withstand. They all have side kicks. Herself, she looks all this until you see
the criminals that are her friends.
And where is the connection point? They are the same thing. She just must stand to appear decent here. They are the same thing essentially.
Okay.
Don't be deceived by that. The second thing is holidays and vacations. When people are trying to learn each other, they tend to think they should spend a lot of time together, which is important, but you should be tactical in maintaining boundaries. Particularly because you need to date celibate. Remember this. You should put an effort to do things right if you want the right outcome. At least you should have the intention or the attempt. If you're trying to maintain sexual boundaries, will you then go for a week vacation at the coast? Are you even trying? Are you trying to maintain sobriety? If you date somebody who's in Somaliland, some place, now in order to meet, you need to go for 1 week.
But I do.
To stay with them.
I do.
You need to fly there and you're staying together 2 weeks. No problem, but just know that you are doing conscious compromise. And you should not bother counselors asking them why it went wrong.
Okay.
Just remember, you put the cart before the horse. Why is long distance relationship difficult? The person is too far for you to see them in perspective. Don't complicate it. It is simple like that.
Okay.
You wouldn't buy a car that you're having to get a telescope.
So view. And you have to send someone to test drive it for you.
You would insist
Yeah.
on checking the ones that you can look and feel. It is the same with dating. If you need an airplane to see that person, if you need a lot of WhatsApp calls coordinated by servers from Germany, when you look at the backstage of Zoom, they tell you it's a connection with servers located in I don't know.
Yeah.
And you're here, okay. To inform you where your data is routing from. Is that how you want to choose your partner? With servers located in Germany? You want a person you can see in flesh and blood.
Okay, that's true.
Please forget the idea that you can marry anybody from anywhere in the world. Okay, I'm not limiting your freedom.
Globalization.
I mean, yeah. If you own a private jet and you can jet in and out of Comoros Islands anytime for coffee date, it's okay. But for most of us, you need a person you can see in social action. Social action is as they live their life, as they spend their free time. When you date from far away, people control the narrative. They tell you what they want you to hear. They show you with the phone what they want you to see.
Yeah.
And after talking for 2 months, you think you have known each other a lot. So by the time you meet the first time, you're already you're already taking next steps of commitment.
Yeah.
Because you've been talking juvenile. This is juvenile behavior. Usually hear it from pre-25s and you are yawning. They're going to tell you what went wrong after that. What else did you expect, you dummy? This is not how you go. So we are saying don't do vacations and holidays. Learn each other in an environment of neutrality. The last thing is you don't build your future house. Don't buy the future plot. Don't buy the future home. don't start preparing for life together. You're putting the cart before the horse again. Those things will come when you become a union, when you become a couple. And you know why many people feel tempted to do things? They date way before they are ready for marriage. So this time in between, they need to fill it with something. They need to do things as if to appear like they're getting ready because they dated at the wrong time. When you date at the wrong time, you end up with a long range. Long range shots are very hard to hit. It's a long range shot. It's likely to be very inaccurate. Wind alone can divert the arrow.
Yeah.
Too far.
Yeah.
Cross the bridge when you get there. The impatience of I feel emotional connection with this girl, let me try to keep her with me. Do you feel? Those are emotional decisions and they are disastrous. When you feel attracted to people before the right time, control yourself. You don't eat every chicken you see rotating on a grill. Why are you trying to get into a relationship you feel attracted to?
Yeah.
Journey your life. When the right time comes, you take a shot when you can see what you're dealing with. This other one of 4 years to come, it's a long range shot. And you don't know how many things will change, who this person will become, what will be up in life, and yet you started committing emotionally, getting emotional. The Christians say they will not sleep together, so it doesn't mean, they think it does make a difference. The emotional investment and the mental putting this person in your mind like they are your future, and the fantasizing them, idealize it, because you must keep your feelings alive to maintain the connection.
Yeah.
It's still investment. So it will be the same thing you've dragged on, a decision out of its right time. Yes.
Wow. Beautiful show there. I think you've answered all our questions. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next episode. Bye.
This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Months. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life,